Well, the day is here. I just finished training 20 horses with James and Mario and Kevin over at Mohawk. A full slate. It was a very, very good day of training. Last night was a great day of racing to go out with for me. Over to Northfield tonight. Obviously, it feels weird, right? It feels like I'm entering a different universe or something. Just a lot going on. So tonight, obviously, at Northfield Park, we have Susie K, Excellent Nation, and Rose Run Valiant. And then we have the stake races on Friday and more stuff coming up also. But let's get to today. James and I went out on the track early with a couple of sets. These were all at 6:30 in the morning, so I'm actually going to go have a little nap before I head to Northfield. I don't think I'm in late. I'm going to time it, so I'm going to give myself 6 hours to get from my house to Northfield Park. It's a 4.5 hour drive, so anything more than that, they're on their own. Of course, somebody call. First off was Adrenaline Rush, working on my beach bod. We get over the half in 103, went a mile in 201. Both were very good. Adrenaline Rush going to the vet tomorrow. A number of the horses that are in to go Monday in the grassroots will be going to the vet tomorrow. Adrenaline Rush is one of them. He looked good to me though. Really, really good. If anything, a little over on the right shaft and the straightaways, probably where you saw that roll coming from. Might need a touch of vet work, but all in all was really, really good. The second set, we were smoking right along. We were cruising in style. White Tiger, Path of Totality, Cavill Hanover. Heavy hitters for today. We went a mile 57 and 1 off half and 1-1. White Tiger got up and won. James went with him because I'm not going to be here to drive White Tiger for the most part. So James went with White Tiger today, got along well with him, sat in the pocket, exploded down the lane, was very strong. I said to him, we'll train him next week in 54 or 55 and then put him in to go. Because of the COVID rules, we don't have to qualify him. Cruising in Style was very strong also. Cavill Hanover. I made a little break with Path of Totality in the last turn, but it wasn't her fault. I run up on top of James a little bit. She threw her head and made a break. Had I stayed back a little bit, that wouldn't have happened. She was going to trot right there with him, so I expect she's ready to trot in 56 or so. I trained Canadian Titan in 2-1. Still a little pinchy on that left front. I think what we're going to do, we're going to send her up and swim her, race her out of the pool, just to make sure she's okay. I thought she was okay afterwards. We'll see. Nevertheless, mile in 2-1, last half 58. She's ready to race, I guess. What else do we got? Then we went out with Sebastian Yu, got lumped in with 4 pacers and actually beat them. Or maybe I got beat at the wire. Maybe Blue Monk beat me. I was up to the quarter in 33 seconds. We won a mile in 59 and 3. So last 3 quarters, 126 and 3. Blue Monk, I think, got up and beat me, possibly, at the wire. Oh, there's John. Oh, Fever Tree. This is a
Ohio trip.
That's correct. Some Ohio beverages you can't get here. They're not alcoholic, but they're really, really good. For those of you who are clients of ours for a long time, you'll remember the brand name Fever Tree. They actually sent a lot of product out here about 2 years ago. Very good stuff. Can't get it in the States. John is right beside a distributor, so he wanted to come out and say goodbye. Bring me out a parting gift. Who knows when I'm going to be home. I hope. Somebody just sent me a link to it. I know I'm in the middle of everything, but somebody just sent me a link saying an expert said the border may not be open for a year. So I may have to come home in the fall and quarantine, I suppose. But nevertheless, let's get on with this summer. So back to our training trip. I was at the quarter in 33, 159 and 3. Last 3 quarters, 126 and 2. Sebastian Yu was obviously infinitely better. Blue Monk got up and beat me, I think, at the wire. Beef and Cheddar was coming to both of us. Right behind us was First Glance, and Warwy was up. All 5 of those horses looked very good. James and I went out with Aglariam and Oh So Pine, 59 and 4. James made a little break at the wire, but he thought, I told him put a gate and strap on the outside because of the way she acted in Georgian. He said to me after, she does not need that gating strap. It just bothers her. That is why she wanted to run at the wire. Okay, no problem. We'll put her into Goat Mohawk, and you can prove me wrong. But she still was going, she went a mile in 2 minutes. She was going to go a mile in 59 pretty easy. So I was pretty happy with Aglariam and Oh So Pine. Pine needs another maybe 3-4 training trips before we sink him in. He's not quite to where White Tiger was yet. Doesn't quite have the work in. So I'm going to say towards the end of July for Oh So Pine. Rooney Blue Chip trained in 2.5. He's in to go Saturday at night. Mario went with him, said he was fine. Sunshine and May went a mile in 2.5. Also, she's going to be going to Dresden with Brilliant Corners. Now, there's a lot of concern about Brilliant Corners going to Dresden. I don't have any. I think the horse will be just fine. Then last night, as I said at the opening of this video, geez, I was surprised, not surprised, but happy. Went on the track. West 52nd made a break. Kind of got jammed up a little bit going into the first turn. Not a big deal. Let's just blame me, I guess. And he was a little bully, and I wanted to follow the 2. I could have get out in front of the 2, but looking at the way the race was setting up, I was going to be first over, right? The horses in the middle were not going to move, and I wanted to follow Scott Young and flush him out. And I get in behind him, and he was really going slow. Even though we were at the quarter in 27, the race was, we were going to be up there 28 and a piece, and West 52nd just got a little grabby in the first turn and made a break. Then we went out Beach Boutique, like the maiden going in 52 and 2. The maiden at the Meadows yesterday went in 58 and 3 and 55 and 3. Either one of those she would have been fine in, but not 52 and 2. I suspect we're going to send her to the Meadows for a little while if these insane fractions keep up. I can't really complain, though, because my last drive was if I had been in the non-winners of 2 or 15 with a normal horse and Spirit of Dio winning the race in 153 and 2, I'd be sour. And so I literally was on both sides of the fence last night. Beach Boutique, I couldn't believe the maiden went in 52 and 2. Non-winners of 1 or 7,000 at Mohawk. And then I came out 2 races later and went in 53 and 2 with Spirit of Dio. To say that she was good would be a gross misjustice. She was very, very good. Parked all the way to the half. I just let her idle along to the half, cleared over the lead, and she did the rest. 53 and 2 wrapped up. She was so good. I shouldn't say wrapped up. She was so good, but man, oh man, she's strong. That's a filly with earplugs and a hood on and a mini bit in her mouth. So she's going to grow into something crazy, I think. But Spirit of Dio was some kind of good last night. Then we got to watch Bottle of Red, victorious at Georgian Downs, 154 and 4. Before that, we got to watch Stonebridge Simba winning 54 she won 54 and 1. Stonebridge Simba winning 154 and 4 at the Meadows. Tim had him great. Aaron drove him great. He just looked great and raced awesome. And then we get to cap off the rest of the night, aside from Mohawk, with Brave World winning in 152 and 1. Big mile from him. He's obviously ready to go back to Mohawk. So a great night for the stable. 4 wins. A good training day today. I'm off to Ohio. I'm a little nervous. I don't know what's going to go on. Get through the border, get into Ohio. Now you're locked in. When you come back to Canada, it's 14 days at home. Just so much weird stuff going on. But you know what? As I said to our clients, Amy's going to take care of the troops here. The kids, our kids, and the horses. James is going to help. This is going to be a collaborative effort of epic proportions this year for the stable.ca. Good news is we have great people to do it. So I'm going to catch a quick nap, going to wash this driving suit for tonight, and then I am off to Northfield Park. Whew, here's hoping we have a great summer. It is crazy, crazy, crazy out there. Take care.